First, I want to say congratulations to Ryan Garcia and his team. Um, yeah, man, just a hell of a fight. Um, and then two, I was hard on Derrick James with the other fight, man. You just got to keep it real. Derrick James was amazing. Derrick James did his job. I don't know how he put up with him. I don't know how camp was going. They didn't do all access, so we did not get inside the gym. Maybe things were running smoothly in the gym. I don't know. I'm willing to bet Derrick James will begin to answer those questions as he loosens up and distances himself from this fight. Um, but Derrick James got a chance to be the king of 150. Oh, I don't know if he's with Earl Spence anymore, but he could have 154. Excuse me. 135, 140-ish, somewhere in there. And but I want to give Derrick James his respect. He's back. This was a hell of a win. Um, Devin Haney was an A-level fighter. He beat him. And it is what it is, man. I was wrong. Ryan Garcia was playing us the whole time. Man, good to him. You know how much energy it took for him to play this role? Man, I couldn't have done it, but he's young, you know. Um, Devin Haney, I'll talk more about this moving forward. Lincoln's in the championship game tomorrow. Hell of a performance tonight. Won 2 games, underdog in both games, and we pulled it out. Lincoln was incredible today, y'all. Go to my Instagram. You know, Daddy Coach gonna post the highlights. And Devin, I don't understand how a quote unquote great boxer gets hits with the same punch consistently. I don't get it. Don't make sense to me. And hopefully someone has enough guile to ask Devin Haney that, to take him out of the fight, get him out of his ego, and it may happen in 2 or 3 weeks, you know. But I'm real interested to see, how does he consistently get hit with the same punch, you know. Boxers don't, that don't happen to boxers. Boxers can typically, they get hit with something, they take it away. And the Devin Haney that I know is an outboxer. So, but yeah, but I want to give Derrick James his credit. Flat out. I want to give Derrick James his credit. Pulled it out. Now, I will say this: Jamel Charlo still was terrible. Period. Ryan Garcia was terrible against Tank Davis. Errol Spence was terrible against Terrence Crawford. That doesn't take those performances away. I just want to call a spade, you know, and I'm pretty sure Derrick James will say the same thing. Those fighters were terrible on those nights. Not terrible people. They were just terrible that night. And he shares the blame, just like he shares the success. And tonight, Derrick James did his job. Ryan Garcia did his job. I'm real interested. I got to watch the post-fight interviews. I'm doing breakdowns of Lincoln's games right now, so I'll be caught up. I'll be caught up by Monday, Tuesday. So I'm gonna watch these highlights and you know, the post-fight interviews. And I will say it was a big fight because I cut YouTube on, and people that are not in boxing were watching and or covering this fight. So it definitely tapped into the outer market of boxing and into the sports realm on a playoff Saturday, which is pretty darn good. So anyways, man, y'all have a great night. Again, I want to say shout out to Derrick James, man. Hell of a sound like Floyd. Hell of a fighter. Hell of a performance, you know. And but I had to come on here and say that I'm not eating crow. No. I'm not eating crow on Derrick James, because Derrick James fighters were terrible when I said they were terrible. And he bounced back with a plus 850 underdog and won the fight. So Barbershop Conversations, man. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.